Welcome to the show.
Number 3, Rebel Wilson, the heart of Australia, some would say, is in court.
The heart of Australia.
Who says that?
Wow.
Would you argue?
No, but
I'm
who
not
said
arguing,
it?
no.
I just did.
Oh, you did. Okay, cool. The heart.
You want to fight about it?
The heart of Australia. Okay.
Wow.
She's pretty funny.
Like
She's hilarious.
Yeah, she'll never surpass Hugh Jackman, but
No.
you know,
What about Russell Crowe?
she'll get pretty close.
Russell Crowe's
She's
up there.
already past Russell Crowe.
I mean, she's not throwing telephones at anyone's
I mean,
faces.
not in
But
terms
Gladiator
of
was really good.
Gladiator was pretty damn
Russell
good.
Crowe has the best in terms of movies, but in terms of like personality, I think
Yeah, no.
Hugh and Rebel has him one
He's
out.
an angry man. He seems to have mellowed in his later years.
Yeah.
He hasn't hit anyone
Everyone
recently.
makes mistakes. Is Mel Gibson still one of us?
Mel Gibson,
Technically, he was born in New York.
Yeah.
Right,
believe.
but he grew up in...
But
I thought he was Scottish.
He got his break in Australia.
Yeah.
Mad Max.
And if you hear him talk, he's got the weirdest accent of a
Yeah.
mix of American and Australian.
How strange.
Anyway, why is Rebel Wilson in the news?
Why is Rebel Wilson in Australia?
Because she's Australian.
Because she lives here. I don't know. Does she
No,
live
she
here?
doesn't
Does she live in
live
LA?
here. She
Probably lives in
LA.
Hollywood, to be honest.
Okay,
making
Rebel
Pitch Perfect.
Wilson is here in Australia. She's suing Bauer Media, which owns Women's Day. You all obviously know who Rebel Wilson is.
No.
No?
She's the Aussie chick from Pitch Perfect.
Yes, she is. She's been in the Pitch Perfect movies, How to
Fat
Be
Pizza.
Single,
Fat Pizza.
Fat Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Fat pizza.
Bridesmaids, like she's super funny, but she's not like your typical Hollywood actress. I wouldn't say, but she's super funny.
Are you sure she's in Bridesmaids?
Yeah,
You're not mixing up her with Melissa McCarthy?
She's not in Bridesmaids.
no, she is. Are you sure?
Fact checking. You guys keep going.
Okay, check that. I'm
Check
sure
that
I
fact.
saw that on Wikipedia.
Nope.
Anyway,
She is pretty much the same thing as Melissa McCarthy. She's like the,
She's the Aussie.
she's the Australian
Yeah.
Melissa
she
McCarthy.
is. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, she's not the lead in Bridesmaids. I'm not saying
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, right.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, so she's here in Australia. She's suing Bauer Media, right? So the story goes that in 2012, there was some kind of like something online that caused apparently one of her like school friends to say that she was lying about her age, what her parents did, and her real name, right? And so this reporter from Women's Day got in contact with this anonymous source, right? So it's not actually proved that it's this girl that she went to school with, but Rebel thinks it's the girl she went to school with. So basically, got in contact and said, "Oh, that sounds really fascinating. Tell me more." And so apparently, this girl, discredited. So at the time, I think, like she was saying, she was 26, but she was actually 33. That her name wasn't actually Rebel Wilson. Like everyone actually knows that already. It's not like she wasn't born Rebel Wilson.
Yeah. I'll call
and
my
she's
baby daughter, who I
She's
love and
legally
think is
changed her
beautiful.
name, so it's
Rebel.
not like, yeah, she's not lying about it. So anyway,
Named after Rebel Sports.
Or maybe they're a huge David Bowie fan.
so I think this person got money to kind of say that this stuff, this stuff wasn't true. So anyway, they were going to publish this article. Did you fact check me?
She's in Bridesmaids.
Oh yeah,
What?
She's also in Ghost Rider.
told you.
What?
This girl in Alley.
Yeah,
Wait, she's in Bridesmaids?
How are you like?
she's
as in, like,
in
an alley?
Bridesmaids. See, you all didn't
Her name
believe
is
me.
Bryn.
I did my research. Okay.
I've never seen Bridesmaids.
Oh, okay.
Pretty great.
All right. I saw it at like 11 o'clock at the cinema and fell asleep.
Nice.
What? I've watched
Must
it
have been
since
amazing.
then. It was 11 o'clock at night.
It was 11 a.m.
It's so funny. though.
Right?
11 o'clock at night is not that late.
I don't
Fall
go.
asleep
I don't go to midday movies like you people. Okay?
All right, judgment.
Wow.
Someone has a job.
Let me know. We've been to multiple midnight
Jeez.
screenings, and
Someone
I did
pays
not fall
taxes.
asleep.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. Back to the topic at hand. So 2012, this happened, and Women's Day was going to publish this, and then their lawyers said to them, "That's probably not a good idea. You probably get sued if you publish this." So they didn't. So then fast forward.
Why would they get sued if they publish this?
I don't think they had enough like actual like evidence.
Probably fell under defamation.
I didn't think that ever mattered.
Is that defamation? Because if you have a
This is a
anonymous
defamation
source
case right now.
saying this is what they said, you're only reporting that this is what this person has
Yeah,
said.
but it's an anonymous source.
Yeah.
If you can put a name to it, then yeah. But otherwise, you can literally publish anything about anyone and say you have an anonymous source.
The source got paid like $1,000 or something.
Seems tricky.
Anyway. So, fast forward, 2015, Pitch Perfect 2 is coming out, and Women's Day decide, stuff it, we're going to publish this article
Run
and
this
8
story.
more. Apparently there was 8 articles
God.
around like this. So anyway, it's discredited her in Hollywood apparently, and kind of labelled her as a liar, you know, that kind of thing. So she got cut from 2 movies.
What?
Yeah, Trolls and Kung Fu Panda. She was
No
supposed to
way.
be. She got cut because of the articles that came out.
You know what's crazy about that is my nieces listen to the Trolls soundtrack like every day. So imagine
Yeah,
the
kids
Roy.
really like that movie.
I think the movie sucks, but the soundtrack's great.
I have a
Right.
bigger
Let's see
concern, which is both Trolls and Kung Fu Panda. The viewers of these shows don't care about her,
Exactly right.
how old she is
No.
or where she went to
No.
school. Like,
They are kids' movies.
They're
though.
kids'
You
movies.
want legitimate people in it. I think is the idea, right?
Well, yeah.
is the idea that the parents wouldn't want them to see a movie because it was voiced by someone
Yeah,
who
even
lied
though
about their age?
Maybe it's for like the press tours and stuff that they do beforehand,
That's
where they
right.
usually have the
It's a
actors
kids' show.
saying that
Yeah.
stuff.
anyways,
You never know.
It is weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird, yeah.
And
Who cares about Women's Day though?
Well, and she was surprised as well because she's thinking she's in America. Women's Day is like this little Australian magazine. It's not little, but
internet's
you know.
everywhere.
Yeah, and so she then goes to work the next day. She's got to do a press conference in New York, and everyone's talking about it. She's like,
Was that really why she got dropped? Do they know for sure that's
Well,
why
that's
she
what
got
she
dropped from the
says.
movie? She's saying.
that's what
she
she's saying.
claims.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Allegedly.
then apparently she
Maybe
hasn't
she
been
asked
able to
for 200
find
million.
much work since then because of these articles. This is why she's in Australia suing Women's Day or Bauer Media, right? Because she hasn't been able to find work and she was dropped from those movies, so she's losing money. So the court case has been apparently like very entertaining. So the last 3 days she's been presenting her evidence. So there's been home movies, there's been rapping. She rapped in her when she was giving evidence.
What? Hold up. Is she just trying to be funny?
I don't know.
Did you say she
Can you
rapped
imagine
in
Rebel
court?
Wilson giving evidence? Like this
When did she first sue Women's Day? Like I know it's court days now, but
Oh,
like when did
I
she
don't
actually?
know. I don't know.
This sounds like
It's
a.
a weird time to wait that long, and then it's
Yeah.
like now I'm gonna sue you.
Well,
it's happened in
Like it
2000.
And I'm
happened in
gonna-
2015.
I'm gonna come to court and rap.
Yeah, so
Well, she-
Maybe she just
apparently
needed to get in the
rapped.
news again.
She probably
Yeah.
she probably had jobs that she needed a gap for.
Well,
Yeah.
according to her, she
yeah.
couldn't get a job. So
She can't get a job while she's doing this.
She
either.
was in Grimsby, and they were shooting Pitch Perfect 3.
Yep.
Maybe.
So
Anyways.
she was rapping. They actually showed footage of Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2
what?
for some reason.
What? How could that have anything to do with
Yeah.
this?
It's relevant.
And then, she
Oh,
broke
wow.
down as well. She did cry. Yeah, so
She cries.
An actress
yeah,
crying.
I know.
Wow. Was she
She
rapping
must
as
really
she
have
cried?
felt something then.
Did her rhymes not?
So it's been very entertaining. I think today
jeez.
was her 3rd day and final day of giving evidence.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the story. What do you think?
It sounds fake.
It's not a fake story.
No, the story sounds real, but it sounds like she's doing it for a reason.
I think
That might
she's.
be other
Yes.
than what she's stating.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. My question is, do you think as a Hollywood actress or actor, do you just sign up for this? Like for people, writing articles about you or
Yeah, of
like
course.
photos or whatever. Like, should she just suck this up
Absolutely.
as part of her job?
I-
Or is this a real thing?
No, I have a sue.
Yeah.
Have a sue. That's what we
sue.
say. Have a sue.
Their
Make
job
some
is
money.
to get in the news so that she can get parts, because she has to be
Yeah.
in like agents' faces or whatever. They have to be thinking about her.
Yeah, that's
in order
right.
to like suggest her for a part. This is her doing her job.
Yeah, yeah.
This is good
okay.
for her.
And yeah,
So this is PR.
Oh yeah, everything an actor does.
Well,
is
yeah,
PR.
but
Excuse
for
me.
her,
At
this
the
is
moment
like-
you said the word rap, this is PR.
Yeah, none of those things need to happen in it.
She rapped in court. This
she
is
rapped.
PR. Yeah.
That's what they say. Yeah, she
But
rapped.
she's trying to. What is she trying to show? Is she trying to show that the article was lying about
yes,
her?
yes.
Okay.
So she's suing for defamation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean you have to establish that the article was wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
Which would be pretty easy, right?
Here's my passport. This is how
Well,
old I
like
am.
my
yeah.
birth
So she's saying
Wrap
like
the whole thing.
Like she's saying she's never lied about any of that. So she doesn't mention her age in Hollywood, and that's just because when she got to Hollywood, her manager said, "Don't mention it ever."
She's surprisingly old.
Is she?
is.
How old is she?
Right now, she's 38.
What?
Oh, wow.
Fat Pizza was ages
Yeah.
ago.
What?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
38.
she's-
When you
she's
said
not-
Fat Pizza, I was
maybe
like, was
not
she
38.
10?
Maybe she's 36 or
Like
37.
2000.
She looks like she's still in her 20s.
Totally, yeah. So I think a lot of the things that get said about her, like her age, her name, that kind of thing, she just doesn't mention those things, and people assume.
So she could have lost those jobs because people found out how old she was.
Yes,
Which is
Yes.
weird because it's a freaking spoken part.
it is weird.
She's been in
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect 1, 2, and
She's
And in
3.
3, yep.
I don't think she needs more work. She's
Well, that's only 3 movies.
Well, I think
Like-
she's executing this perfectly in terms of, like, she's doing it the right way. She's tying a knot on something that could possibly cause her stuff in the future, and she's also making a spectacle out of it by rapping and making the story super interesting so that knobs like us talk about it.
yeah, we are knobs.
And then,
Huh?
like, she's gonna come out of this in like a good bell curve way of like
Yep.
it's going.
the
Whoa.
best thing would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
if after this she makes a movie about it.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
would be phenomenal.
Mm,
I think Women's Day is stupid, so I'm all for her winning.
yeah.
yeah,
But
I don't think anyone would defend Women's Day.
I don't think so.
I think even the people who read it, they probably have to like make excuses for why they read it.
Yeah.
Like, I like the pictures or something.
Interesting.
Typical.
I like how it reflects a woman's day.
If it's a
Really?
magazine,
Have you read Woman's Day?
if it's a magazine that results in paparazzi getting money, I'm all for it failing.
Yep.
Mm.
Totally.
Isn't that every magazine?
Yep.
Exactly.
Top Gear.
All for it,
Top Gear's
failing.
good. No
They
problem.
don't have paparazzi.
I don't think
I'm
so.
all for every,
Paparazzi on cars. These cars are like, "Ugh."
Oh, you know what? That is actually true.
Yeah, no, they try and find like
Camos,
cars,
yeah, new cars that haven't come
Oh,
out
right.
yet.
what?
Yeah, that's
When they're
it's a real
testing,
thing.
when they're road testing
Oh,
new
wow.
cars, they don't want to show them, so they'll have like
They're wrapped in like
material on them.
camouflage,
Yeah.
like
So
actual.
you can't tell
yeah.
what the thing actually looks like underneath the
Oh.
material.
And people are just like.
But there'll be photos of those cars in
Yeah.
like magazines and stuff. Is this the new?
They get
Mercedes
paid like
S-Class?
high, like money
Caparazzis.
to get that.
Yeah.
To get those shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're called caparazzis.
What a world.
Paparazzis. Wow. Yeah. So that's Rebel. She's here in Australia.
She's rebelling.
In Melbourne.
That's what we do.
Yep.
Yeah,
What a cool
rebel.
name, though.
rebelling
I love
like
it.
using the core.
Rebellious
Awesome.
rebel. Question: what's the actual name?
Melanie Bauer or something like that.
Bauer.
No,
She's suing her own family.
Hold up!
Melanie. It starts with B something. Melanie.
You mean she owns Women's Day?
This is the
Definitely
perfect.
Melanie.
This is the perfect
Definitely
PR story.
Melanie.
She's suing herself.
She's getting
the
back at
defender.
Dad.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, apparently she grew up in Castle Hill.
Yep.
Did you know
Just
that?
around the corner.
How do we not know it then?
She's 38,
She's
bro.
like the
Actually, no. I actually have seen the Fat Pizza dude around. Have you?
I don't know what fat pizza is.
The main guy from Fat Pizza. You'll see him.
I don't know what fat pizza is.
Oh, really?
It's
Is
like
it an Aussie
Yeah.
show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Sorry, I was
It was an
overseas.
Aussie SBS
Well,
show.
it's like what was the one with Mr. G in it?
Summer Heights High.
Yeah, it's like that, but 10 years
Yeah.
I
earlier.
have no idea what
And
that is.
about Lebanese
Oh,
people.
you don't
Yeah.
know what Summer Heights High is? Oh my gosh.
Are these all Aussie shows, guys?
Yes.
I wasn't here when it happened, alright?
Oh my
Name
gosh.
one Australian show.
Neighbours.
Well done.
Oh, okay.
Who cares
I wouldn't
about
have thought
that?
that.
The most one,
anyone watch Neighbours?
like anyone. doesn't
Everybody
care about.
in England watches Neighbours.
Yeah,
It's
I
true,
know.
and Norway.
No one in Australia.
Because
does.
it's always raining there, and in Neighbours it's always sunny. So that's why.
That makes sense.
Right.
Why don't they
Right.
just move here?
They
I
did.
understand.
Because they'd rather live in an even more expensive city.
No, they turned this into a prison.
Yeah, true. It's pretty nice.
I enjoy this
It's a
prison.
great prison. Love it.
Now,